Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morning sa Pilipinas. At isang araw po pagkatapos mawala ang ating nag-iisang world champion, ang ating natitirang world champion, ano na kaya ang kinabukasan ng Philippine boxing ngayon? At sa totoo lang po, ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay I think I should tell you a new hope kasi meron pa po tayong mga boxingero na maaari pa po makakuha ng ating kumbaga ng tagumpay sa boxing at maging world champion ulit. Actually, iilan niyang kagad na nakahilera at ang pinakamalapit po at dalawa ang hit niyang stone. Dalawa po ang kumbaga hitting two birds in one stone. Itong si Nietes. Meron po siyang dalawa na matinding bagay na sa tingin ko talaga namang magbe-break ng at matutuwa kayo. At ano yung dalawang bagay na yan? Sasabihin ko sa iyo kung ano yung dalawang bagay na yan. Let's just go ahead and do a 1-minute countdown real quick, okay? Woo! Ilang ganito, ilang set?
Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Okay, so maraming nalungkot, may mga nang-asar, may mga basher na lumabas, meron din naman mga supporters. At ang mahalaga ay ang masasabi ko lang sa inyo, meron pong pag-asa. At ako po si Pow Salud. Welcome po sa aking live ngayong umaga na ito. Sa umaga kasi medyo mas fresh yung utak ko. Sa gabi, alam ko marami sa inyo na nasa trabaho ngayon at sa gabi hinihintay nyo ako mag-live. We'll try to do our best. Pero bukas po, baka po ako po ay hindi makapag-live. So FYI po, meron lang pong family commitment. But right now, I want to make sure that I'll do a live this morning at mamayang gabi po pag-uusapan po natin. Let's focus on our attention dito naman po sa ating isa pang pambato ng Pilipinas na actually ito ay legend na, no? Kumbaga ito Hall of Fame na to para sa Pilipinas, ang nag-iisa nating ahas Donnie Ahas Nietes. At yan po yung isa sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Pero gusto ko lang pong magbigay muna ng mabilis na mensahe po tungkol po sa, of course, sa pagkatalo po uli ni Mark Magnifico Magsayo. And this is something that I've said already dun sa aking mga previous video, but I would like to elaborate that I'm very proud, of course, that he accepted his defeat. I also heard other things, pag-usapan natin mamaya yan, but I just wanted to say, dito tayo sa Pilipinas, and hindi lang naman siguro sa Pilipinas, in every situation, in every country, there will always be someone who doesn't believe us. So, Mark Magsayo, I mean, you may have lost, but actually, you just learn something new, and you learn that there's an opportunity to grow. So, yun lang po ang masasabi ko, at good morning po sa inyo lahat. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon, ano ba yung mga balita sa sports? May konting basketball kasi yung aking Boston Celtics ay officially signed si Danilo Gallinari into a 2-year, $13.3 million deal. So, my Boston Celtics is gonna be back stronger for NBA Finals. So, isa po yan sa sports na fina-follow ko. Of course, aside from boxing, mixed martial arts. At kung kayo po ay nakikinig sa akin ngayon, I have 200 people listening or watching in Facebook and YouTube. Let me check nga, kasi nag-share po ako eh. So, 163 sa Facebook. Please share, like, comment. Yung mga share po natin, yun po yung una natin na isa-shoutout. So, as usual, what we do here on our show, before we go on kumbaga, simulan ang ating usapan, bago natin painitin, ay ating pong i-shoutout muna ang mga nanonood ngayon. So, good morning po sa inyo lahat. And I'm very happy to be back here sharing my opinions and the news about boxing. Good morning. Good morning. Uy, salamat kagad. May nagpadala po ng 75 stars. I should be, paano ko ba ito matatrack? Si Richard Anonuevo, 75 stars. So, thank you so much for sending. And salamat po sa mga nanonood sa Facebook. At good morning po. Good morning. Let's do a quick shout out and pa-double check nga ng audio. Let's just say good audio and then isa-shout out ko lahat po ng nag-comment mo siguro muna ng okay yung audio mo. Kasi minsan sa akin okay, pero yung sa iba parang hindi naman okay. So medyo check-in lang. 5 stars. Okay. And okay. So, let's do this. Let's read muna yung mga comment na umiilaw. Si Rayjan. Kumusta ka dyan, Rayjan? Magandang umaga, ha? Yun. Rayjan, salamat po sa lahat ng comment, Rayjan, mukhang... Rayjan, I wish you all the best. Sana ay ikaw ay yumaman pa dahil mahilig ka magpaulan ng pera. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go ahead and shoutout muna tayo. Simulan ko dito kay Rayjan ha sa pababa. Pakiulit na lang po kasi umakyat na yung ang tawag dito yung mga comments no. Ito pala sa taas si Good Audio Sir, Good Audio Nueva, Tres TVC, Jimwell Tanyada. Good morning. Dan the man just right. Okay. Possible na maging champion ulit si Nietes dahil wala siyang malas promotion. Wala mga surot. Bad luck sa Pilipinas. Ibang cockroach. Ibang klase talaga tayo. Shoutout. Dodong Al 9-3. Hindi magiging world champion yan kasi may picture si SB. Ay nako si Hermo. Ano ba yan? Ronil Varona. Kailan laban ni Nietes? Sa July 13 po. So, bukas ang weigh-in. And Donnie Nietes is currently in Japan. So, we'll be talking about it. Ronil Varona, shout out sa'yo. And Facebook user, good. Okay. Please, pag wala na pong shout outs, I'll go ahead and straight to... siguro, the first thing that I wanted to talk about is what's next for Mark Magsayo. No? What's next for Mark Magsayo? Is it good? Is it okay? Saan mapanood laban ni Donnie Nietes? Good morning, Sir Powcast, watching from Masbate. Good morning sa inyo lahat. Yung laban po ni Donnie Nietes is Probellum. So, at saka Sankyo eh. So, I think there's a Japanese channel. I do not know yet, MJ, to be honest. I do not know yet. So, I will let you know as checking ko pa bukas o mamaya. Tingnan natin ha, kasi usually pag mga ganyang live, pag hindi sa US, mas mahirap hanapin eh. Sabi niya, walang takbuhan. Siya pala yumakap ng yumakap. Uwi ka na lang ng Pinas. Kamutit nako. Ay, iwan ko sa'yo. Suportang tunay na kailangan natin sa lahat ng ating boksingero dahil lahat sila ay nagbibigay ng karangalan sa ating lupang sinilangan. Okay. Shoutout, Cubs. Shoutout. Ang dami na naman shoutout. Tiyak na mag-champion ulit dahil iba si Nietes. Mautak sa ibabaw ng ring at ikangay tactician, sabi ni Reynaldo. Dennis, Consul, pusta ka na sa kalaban niya. World champion tayo in 3 days. Melchor Baltazar, wag kang magsalita ng yabang kasi kung ikaw wala kang ipagyayabang. Sana ko, ito na. Okay, audio, Sir Pao. Jerry Santillan, basta kasama sa picture. Nako, Hermo. Nako, legit Hermo sana all. Pala, nag-comment. Ikaw na naman. Alas ang kalawa. Donnie Nietes will be champion again come July 13. Good morning, Sir Pao, watching from Japan. Arnel Sevilla, shoutout po ako sa mga kaibigan natin sa Japan. And hopefully, we can support po our boxer dyan sa Japan. So, domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. Konnichiwa, konbawa. I hope you guys support our Filipino boxer. I don't know if you can watch doon sa stadium na paglalaroan po ni Donnie Nietes. But please do support them in whatever form or ways possible. Saan ka ngayon, bro? Naalala mo ba ako? So, I'm taga Jensen din. Hindi ko maano kasi yung ano mo, yung mukha mo dito kasi nagbibigay ka lang ng pera dito sa picture mo. Hirap maalaman yan eh. Ariel Sukin. Oo, syempre. Mananalo yan si Nietes kasi matindi ang depensa niyan. Natalo na naman niya si Ioka. Maging world champion yan ulit. Okay. Salamat ha. Sir, isa lang question ko kay Champ. Age factor yun lang. Saka inactivity. Okay, book through that. Lucky number 13. Panalo yan si Nietes, Martin Borne, undefeated Pinoy boxer. Salamat Julie Mama Official. Julie Mama Official, salamat po sa 24 pesos super sticker. Salamat sa iyong kontribusyon. Ganun talaga ang buhay. Ayan, at least ginawa niya. Okay. Alright, salamat po At siguro, let me just say my point of view first and then we'll talk about Ray Vargas. Obviously, kailangan na natin pag-usapan si Ray Vargas kasi Ray Vargas now is a part of Filipino boxing. Because parang ano yan parang Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Marco Antonio Barreda, Miguel Cotto. Ito po yung mga boksingero na nakalaban ng ating mga kumbaga ating mga kampiyon. So talagang magiging part na siya at aabangan na natin. Lagyan ni na Emmanuel Navarrete. Parang parang mapapansin na natin na kailangan natin pag-usapan. Pero bago po yan, good morning ulit. Good morning po ulit. 281, yung mga nag-heart, may mga nag-heart kagad, konti pa lang. Sabihin ko muna sa mga nag-heart, salamat kay Bret Hart, Padrigo, Adams Group, Nilagang Bakal, Floyd Tapos, Chris, Eric Elliott, Juanito, Hondante, Don, Aaron. Salamat po. Aaron talaga Aaron. Okay, good morning po sa inyo lahat. Pow Salud, Powcast Sports on your radio. Let's go ahead and talk about Mark Magnifico Magsayo. What's next now for Mark Magnifico Magsayo? And this is just very brief because there's a lot already of conversation about this. And I just wanted to say, Mark Magsayo, he said he's going to rest for a while. I think he deserves a rest after all of the pressure, not just from the boxer, not just from the training, but from the people around. Then yes, he deserved training. But I do want to let you know, natalo man ang boksingero, pero I'm sure he's earned a lot of money for it. And I just wanted to say, for all of those bashers, maybe that's the kind of money that we will only dream of. And I know for the fact that na if you have money, kung may pera ka, hindi ka naman magsasalita ng ganyan. Kung hindi ka kung wala kang problema. Kasi, ganun talaga. I wanted to say that Mark Magsayo will come back stronger. He knows what he needs to do. He knows na kontrapelo talaga yung Ray Vargas. So, sa darating na laban yan, I'm sure mananalo na yan. And he's gonna come back on the featherweight world title contention. So yun, ay sabi ko nung isang araw, gusto ko makalaban yung natalo ni Fundura yung Castro. So pwede na yun para sa akin. But any fights just to get him back on track will be good. And I want to talk about Ray Vargas as well. So papakita ko sa inyo to pala. Kasi, I have a secret weapon where I read. Ang hirap kasi pag sa Facebook ako nagbabasa. Sa Facebook, tayo lahat, pag sa Facebook, grabe yung grabe yung ang tawag dito. hindi tayo maka-focus. Dahil ang daming content sa Facebook, ang daming kung ano-anong nakalagay. So, right now, I am using Feedly to help me focus on what I really want to read. So I'm gonna fix this one for you, and I've already highlighted a few things that I want to talk about today. And yung pangarap ni Mark Magsayo was to fight Ray Vargas. We know that, right? Alam naman natin yun But now, ito rin pala yung pangarap ni pangarap po ni Leo Santa Cruz, and tama, winter, Magsayo versus Santa Cruz. Pero Ray Vargas has called out Leo Santa Cruz after win over Mark Magsayo. So ang masasabi ko lang dito, and now that itong si Ray Vargas na ang naging kampiyon, then it's possible, no? Oh my God, ang pangit naman itong ginawa ng Boxing News 24/7 yung article. Sabi dito, basahin ko muna. Binabasa ko kasi guys undefeated newly crowned WBC featherweight champion Ray Vargas says he wants to battle WBA Super World 126-pound champion Leo Santa Cruz in a unification match. His boxing masterclass victory against one-hit wonder Mark Magsayo last Saturday night at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Grabe, tinawag na one-hit wonder si Mark Magsayo. I'm sure he's gonna come back. Anyway, actually at this stage, to be honest with you, obviously, if you're a fan of Mark Magsayo, we still wanted to see that fight. And I think dito na naman lalabas yung pagalingan talaga ng negotiation ng mga management. Yung pagalingan ng negotiation ng management. So it's possible that Mark Magsayo will get another fight, get to an eliminator against WBA or the regular champion kay Leywood or Leo Santa Cruz if that's what they wanted to do. However, Mexicans has been known to fight each other. In fact, they've been known to really be sometimes harsh at each other. Talagang yung animosity minsan between Mexican boxers nandiyan dyan because they have rivalries. Because that's the thing about Mexican boxing, no? It's high level and what happens is that sila po mismo yung nagkikita sa taas. So, right now, it's very possible talaga and I'm very, very much intrigued po. Again, very much intrigued. And now, because of this, naisip ko bigla a big fight for Mark Magsayo. I'm very much intrigued to see Ray Vargas against Leo Santa Cruz. Now, as a boxing fan, I think that's the next thing that I wanted to see. Of course, we always wanted to see, ang gusto talaga natin lagi makita, syempre, yung ang tawag dito yung mga unification type of fight. These are the kind of fights that boxing fans wants to see. And plus yung Lee Santa Cruz has been champion for a while and hasn't defended it. So I really wanted to see him fight. Stylistically, this doesn't favor Lee Santa Cruz. But Lee Santa Cruz is different from Mark Magsayo. And Lee Santa Cruz knows how to fight on the inside. So this could be a different I couldn't say exactly kung sinong lamado or dihado dito. Actually, Ray Vargas did very well para sa akin po, during the fight. So, yun. And I would probably do a separate video on this one, but let me say it anyway because as I was speaking here, naisip ko bigla, ano kaya yung magandang next na fight ni Mark Magsayo? Diba? Like ko sinasabi, Castro. Now, if he wants another big fight, which is, I don't know, let me know kung agree kayo dito. I see Marty's watching, Martinez watching, and Diego. Most people, some of us would say, pag nasa taas ka na, maganda pag lumabang ka ng mga magagandang boxers. Naisip ko bigla, 'di ba, nanalo si Mark Magnifico Magsayo kay Gary Russell, and Gary Russell has complained about the injury, right? So what if Mark Magsayo gives Gary Russell a rematch? If he really wants to prove that he's there. Now, as a manager, if I look at this as a manager, probably I would say no for now because Gary Russell is good. I mean, yes, we got lucky in a way because na-injured si Gary Russell doon, but maybe I want to give Mark Magsayo a chance to kumbaga win. Yung medyo lamado naman ng konti at yung medyo nahihirapan yung matututo rin kahit papano, but Magsayo against Gary Russell makes sense for Gary Russell. If he wants to show, especially Gary Russell hasn't returned, and if he truly feels that he can beat Mark Magsayo, then that's gonna be a good fight for him on his perspective, no? Gets mo? Nagets mo yung ibig sabihin ko? Kung tayo si Mark Magsayo, if tayo yan, we will say, wag muna, mahirap, delikado, kasi magaling talaga rin yung Gary Russell, lalo na kung dalawa yung kamay niyan. I mean, he won that fight. That's not the question here. But, if Gary Russell wants to return, he can challenge Mark Magsayo for a rematch, and that will be a very big fight. Yeah, di ba? So, what do you think about that? Is that too risky? And Facebook user yung Magsayo versus Navarrete, that's out of the question right now. Mark Magsayo need to be ranked on the sanctioning bodies kung saan po may kampiyon bago po siya makalaban. So, tatandaan niyo po yan again. So, Mark Magsayo can easily be ranked siguro after fighting one more fight that's from a rated boxer, and then he'll get another chance for a world title. So, yun po yung aking opinion. Pero isipin mo na lang, no? So, Gary Russell, Mark Magsayo rematch. There's a storyline, but that's gonna be a difficult task again for Mark Magsayo. So, like what I said, if you're thinking of like a manager, thinking like a promoter, let Mark Magsayo relax for a while, get a win, get activity fight, someone who knows how to box, but not that dangerous. Pero sa tingin ko naman, Mark Magsayo did well, but not enough. Okay? So, yun po ang isa kong sasabihin. Okay, I want to move on to real quick because this coming this coming weekend, naghahanap tayo ng next big fight natin. And of course, the next big fight is someone that is very, intriguing talaga. So, because this next fight is very popular among the younglings. Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna next Saturday, July 16 in the Zone. Which reminds me, Marty is watching right now, we need to... right now, before I even forget, we need to make sure that our Fight Sports Max, which I do not know the password, we need to make sure that we cancel that. And there will be a lot of overlap kasi if we continue this. So, how do we cancel this? I do not know. But let me see here sa Google Play. So, sa darating pong Sabado, Garcia versus Fortuna, and my honest opinion about this is that it's gonna be Ryan Garcia who's gonna take this one. Fortuna is good. Don't get me wrong. I think he has something to offer, but not enough to offer to win against Ryan Garcia. This fight should have happened, should have happened ang tawag dito, yan, cancel subscription, 285. Baka makalimutan ko should have happened before, no? Canceling subscription, bang. Okay, canceled. Okay. So, this should have happened before. O, kung yung before yan, yung nag-level up pa si Ryan Garcia, I mean, that's something that's, ang tawag dito, maybe still viable or attractive. But, since he fought yung Luke Campbell, yung Emmanuel Tago, we were looking for actually a better fight for Ryan Garcia because he talks a lot, no? He talks a lot. And but I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that he talks a lot about a potential opponent, but then ending up fighting a different one, and that's why he get criticized for that. He gets criticized for those kinds of talks that never happen. I mean, we remember, guys. I don't know if you remember na salita siya ng salita about Manny Pacquiao. That did not happen. He talked about Gervonta Davis. He talked about Cruz.
And of course, we he's been blaming other people about the demise of the ang tawag dito, yung the fight not happening. So, I just wanted to say, I just wanted to say that Ryan Garcia, after this one, maybe you should fight someone that, at least dihado naman siya. O kaya 50-50, no? I mean, Fortuna for me is is not bad, Javier Fortuna, but I don't want to say anything more. I want to talk about international boxing more and more, but Javier Fortuna maybe not the okay. But let me read this one real quick because the Popsi Cultura sent out 610 yen. Nietes will win as long as he won't let SV aka Malas ng Pinas take any selfie photo with him. That's no coincidence. Silver Jinx Malas ng Pinas. I have to read it, man. I have to read it because he paid. But man, medyo emotional lang siguro tayo lahat, no? Medyo emotional tayo sa lahat ng nangyayari. Okay, let's go on to Donnie Nietes muna siguro pag-usapan natin. Can we talk about Donnie Nietes before I go to the other topics that I have? So I'm gonna talk about Donnie Nietes muna. Lagay ko lang dito muna yung poster ni Donnie Nietes versus Kazuto Ioka. Ito na yung ano natin, no? Nice, didn't know toxicity for sales. Langya ka. Jay Hollywood, you're a critic and at the same time a follower. I like you, brother. Man. I just wanted to say, guys, this is where the bashers, the bashers and the followers meet dito sa channel natin. But everyone is welcome to speak whatever they wanted to say. I have no problem with that. But again, that's just our emotion talking in reference to yung SB Malas. And okay, so let's talk about Ioka versus Nietes. Ito muna tayo. First question that I got for you guys, and we're gonna probably dig into this later, is what do you think of this matchup? What do you think is the odds of this matchup? Okay, let's look at the odds right now. If there's any updated, Nietes versus Ioka odds. Has Nietes 8-11 favorite? Well, Ioka, but this is not right. This was December. No. Ioka 2 odds. Walang odds Ba't ganun walang odds? Si Boxrec na lang ang pag-addsin natin, no? Si Boxrec ang titingnan natin yung odds. Pero na-check ko na to nung isang araw Hindi ko lang matandaan Checking ko lang watch the child jabs are also sick. Alangya. Oh my goodness. Yung mga mga followers ko talaga, pasensya na so Donnie Nietes and Kazuto Ioka. I'm gonna check the odds via Boxrec kasi walang odds sa walang odds sa Kazuto Ioka. I also wonder why they did it on a weekday, Wednesday, midweek pa, no? So parang hump day. Oh my God, 76% against 26%. So the odds of this one, odds by Boxrec. Gawan ko ng opinion to mamaya. So according to Boxrec, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna create a different video for that. But 76% Kazuto Ioka and 26% for Donnie Nietes. Donnie Nietes is 40 years old. Kazuto Ioka is 30 33 years old. From the last 6 fight, of course, Donnie Nietes has not been defeated, although he has 2 draws. And then the last 6 fights of Kazuto Ioka was split decision. So, I mean, the last 6 fights split decision loss nga yung Donnie Nietes na yung huling talo niya. Yeah, heavy underdog si Nietes ngayon. Yeah, so do you agree, guys, na heavy underdog si Donnie Nietes on this one? But first of all, no, if you want to watch the Donnie Nietes interview, I think our friend Maharlika Mahal Kita has the interview, so you just watch it there. This fight, you know, we all have a wish for Donnie Nietes to win against Ioka. But the also truth about this is that Donnie Nietes, although he still got the knowledge, he might have more knowledge today, and he got the skills. But one thing that is in question, tama yung sinanong Jenny Ray dyan, yung inactivity, would that be a factor? Yung age, would that be a factor? And I guess the answer to that question, brother, is we already know. We already know that in some ways, somehow, age, inactivity is always a factor. Actually, both of them naman has last fought 2021. So 2021. So both of them has inactivity. So I guess for this one, conditioning would really be a big factor for Donnie Nietes, especially he's coming in there against Kazuto Ioka, who's a younger guy. You know, most people are saying na hindi daw ganun kaganda yung performance ni Kazuto Ioka, but you know, I would probably say the same thing, and this is no disrespect, objectively saying, dito sa laban din na huling lang ang laban po ni Donnie Nietes. So, you know, we're glad that Donnie Nietes, even after a split draw or draw against Roberto Jimenez, that he got this World Championship title fight. This is his dream, no? Pangarap po ni Donnie Nietes na makalaban uli, no? Itong si Kazuto Ioka to get back his title. And after this one, of course, he wants to fight the other champions. But I think, from what I remember, when the last time I interviewed him, he said he wants to fight Chocolatito, Juan Francisco Estrada, when they were a champion. Now, recently, I watched the interviews of Maharlika, and it's still the target of Donnie Nietes. However, you know, for me, yung iba namang super flyweight champ are not Filipino, so siguro, I mean, kung ako yung tatanungin, I would rather go for the champion. Ito kasing Estrada at saka Chocolatito, magagaling sila, matitindi, pero I mean, siguro it's more of a personal preference kay Donnie Nietes. But let's not talk about that for now, because this fight with Ioka, dihado tayo. Sa aking palagay din, dihado po tayo. And totoo yung sinabi ni Nietes. The last time they fought, that went to a decision in Macau. And, you know, ibig sabihin talagang napaka-igting ng laban. Now, he's fighting in Japan. And that's gonna be a different story. If you're fighting in Japan, and if you're fighting a close fight, then that's gonna be a different story. Especially yun pa yung champion. So, para sa akin, and I think Donnie Nietes has the capability to do this. And I'm just praying so hard that he has the stamina, which Diego said yes. I mean, I can only base my assumption based on the last performance that I saw him fight with. Magaling naman mag-manage ng si Donnie Nietes ng kanyang stamina eh. So I just really hope, you know, for a change, na, you know, people would say Donnie Nietes is not heavy-fisted, but I think if that's what's in his mind with his technical prowess, then I think he has the right plan to Marty, you're putting me out of focus. Yes, atag dito. He may hopefully has the right plan to land that power shot, but it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult to defeat Kazuto Ioka via knockout. No one has put him down. Even his 2 defeats were all a very close fight, no? And of course, it's split decision. So, ang hirap talaga. We want him. This is where we eto na ha. And I will say this in front of Marty, Jay, Marliga, Diego. Kayong mga fans dyan na magamit ko lang sa inyo, ha? Magamit ko lang sa inyo. Ayaw nyo daw ng maangas. Ayaw nyo daw yung naggumaganon-ganon. Eto si Donnie Nietes. Mabait naman to. Oh, mananalo na yan kasi humble siya. Pwede na ba yon? Yung ba yung dahilan para mananalo siya sa tingin nyo? Wala lang. Basta ka lang mga sabihin, ha? Okay. Okay. So, here we go. So, that's the Donnie Nietes and Ioka. Later tonight, I would like to invite you. Today, hindi mo na mag-i-invite. I just wanted to make sure that I keep myself updated with what's happening in the boxing world. And, of course, keep you guys updated as well. But that's Donnie Nietes. And I think the keys initially para sa akin pong point of view is activity para kay Donnie Nietes. Donnie Nietes can land punches in different angles and very technical. And I just wanted to make sure I see him land more significant punch. I don't really expect a knockout. But hopefully I see a much more conditioned and well-timed punch of Donnie Nietes kahit na hindi siya ganun kabilis as before. Hopefully I see him with well-timed punch and yung malalakas sa suntok. I mean, nakikita ko siya nagwo-wait sa Cebu, may mga video, so I don't expect a knockout, but pag na-knockout, alam mo na Donnie ha, lechon. Lechon yan. Lechon baboy. Okay, let's look at the other topics before I go to the questions on the comment section. Let's go to the other news today. Sir Pow, sana much better. Okay, boxing from Garage Gym to Avila victory in the Aerospend wants Frank Martin versus Rolly Romero next. Huh? Frank Martin is small. Rolly Romero, okay. Fans would be real winners if I thought Santa Cruz were both Mexican warriors. See? So much. Vargas would be real winners if fought Santa. Yeah, okay. These are not so much. Omar Figueroa excited about Adrian Bronner. Oh yeah. By the way, if you're forgetting, Omar Figueroa, the brother of the Heartbreak Kid, is fighting Adrian Bronner on August 20th. So the last performance of Ioka had against Tanaka, he got a gift against Rodriguez, and his last fight was very close. Let's see what kind of Ioka showed up. Marty, that is contagious. Okay, so yeah, so let's not forget about this. But that's still a long way to go. Let me see what else we can talk about. Ryan Garcia face or knockout prediction of your Fortuna. Look at the tattoos of Ryan Garcia. Dami na. August 20. Wala masyado. Not a lot of boxing news right now. Let me just check MMA real quick. I'm not gonna show you Israel Adesanya. I watched that one. It's all the same news on me here. So I guess we can go to the comment section. Let's go to the comment section. Let's make this an hour show. So, all right po. Good morning. Eto na, let's go to the comment section. I'll be willing to answer some of your question, not all of your question. And I want to start by reading this epic comment of the epic comment. Kawawa si Silver Boys dito. Daming picture sa Facebook. Jesus Christ, dude, gesture has nothing to do with losing or winning the fight or even whom you take the photo with. I guess people are world champion ulit yan. Sinabayan ko tuloy, no? GGG versus Canelo. Guys, continue with your comment. I'll be reading comments until maybe 10 minutes or maximum 1 hour. Yung angas ni Ryan Garcia ang dahilan kung bakit di siya naubusan ng laban kahit di naman niya nilalaban lahat, hinahamon niya. But that's okay with you, Panjo? That's okay? Okay lang yung angas ni Ryan? Ni Floyd? Kasi hindi Filipino. Pao, pag-usapan yung Casimero versus Casimero, the rematch. What do you mean by that? Chodreyes, Iit Pagpag, Garcia Benavides. Yes, Boss Pao, hindi tayo pinalad sa naging breed ni Manny Pacquiao kay Jimmo. Sana subukan ulit ni Manny Pacquiao sa ibang breed. Baka swerten sa iba po. Ay, nako, kayo talaga ang tataba ng utak nyo. Tell me about Tok Pagpag. Ano ba yan, ha? Ryan Garcia. Sometimes medyo ano rin ako, hindi ko alam kung ano yung mga gusto nyo iparating eh. Again, I'm reading the comment section. Pinoy boxers should start learning how to cut opponents. Malakas ang Pinoy pero talo sa ring general. So di uso ang sabayan sa boxing. I mean, not all naman siguro. I mean, there are boxers that are good boxer or technical. Kanya-kanya kasing style yan eh. No? Pow, the only humble Pinoy. Di nga ako humble eh. I wouldn't call myself humble. I'm just... But I humble myself in front of you guys. And sometimes I adjust sa inyo kung anong gusto nyo. Again, Q&A na tayo ha. Q&A. Shoutout sir from Jensen. Naniniwala ako na mananalo si Idol Nietes kasi madiskarte siya. Di katulad ng iba dyan. Talagang may ganun pa talaga, Jerem? Talagang kailangan may hugot pa talaga tayo. Ganun pa talaga? Yeah, yes, okay na, okay. Kailangan ng angas if you want to sell fights. Pow Salud. Let's read between the lines. I'm guessing 90% of people here are Cuadro Alas fanboy. Welcome guys. What bird channel close to the lang niya? The more angas, the more interesting. Okay lang yung angas basta nakakatungtong sa ring. Pero kung puro angas tas hindi naman nakakaakyat ng ring, iba na ang usapan. Nako, parang alam ko na yan, J-Lix. Grabe kayo talaga sa akin, ano? Ako na naman ang mabubuntongan dito eh. Sir Pao, sino pang boxer natin pwede mag-champion? Yung close lang sasabihin ko sa inyo, ha? Yung pwedeng malapit na Mike Plania, Marlon Tapales. Yan po. No? And these guys are tested already. They just need the opportunity po. If they get the opportunity, then, more likely, they can win a fight in the championship level. Wala pong problema yan. At sa mga nanonood, nakikinig pa lang ngayon, na binabasa ko yung mga magkabilang panig, ay trabaho lamang po, ha? Huwag niyo ako idamay dyan, ha? Baka gusto niyo naman akong i-content, wala akong kwentang kaaway. Walang head side-to-side movement sa Magsayo footwork. Hindi asentado mapatama yan. Dapat niya i-improve. Okay. Been reading this all day and all night. All day and all night. Magtatangalian na pala. Idol Nietes lang malakas. Sana magandang condition ni Nietes. Sana po. Sana, no? Nietes Estrada before retirement. That's good fight. Or Chocolatito, man. Or Estrada o Chocolatito. Either or. Pwede yon last fight. Si Angas ng Pinas lang di natatalo sa ring. Baka sakaling mahusay at madalitong boxer. Okay lang yung okay, nabasa ko na. Daga nawala. Believe ako sa iyo, Pao, sa totoo lang matik nga na yan. Yung Sir Pao, pag natural speed Nietes, I ask UD or KO win. Si Carl James Martin, inaasahan pa natin yan. WBA kasi siya eh. So, hindi ko alam, may laban siya eh, against Tondo. Ang apelido ng kalaban niya, hindi ko pa masyado napapag-aralan eh. So, next time na lang yan. Baka mapagalitan pa ako ng kapatid niya eh. Galingan mo, Champ Donnie. Okay. You can't say that. We Pinoys believe in a lot of pamayin. You can't say we're dumb. You didn't think your mama's dumb when she said naglili siya. Yan na. Martin may laban. Kasi lang malakas. Don Nietes, ahas ng Pinas. Ang pag-asa natin. Sana manalo para mag-champion tayo ulit. Magaling yan. Sana di nagbago lakas at galing, matagal walang laban. Baka kinalawang galing. Yeah. Back stronger na lang, Idol Magsayo. Talagang iba rin talaga si Cuadro Alas. Kayang pasukin ang matangkad na si Tete. Talagang keys and footwork and head movement para talunin ang matangkad. Okay, 2 beses mo ginamit. Mahusay ang tactician. Pag-adjust ni Diaz. O ni Nacho. Teka. Madami babalik si Champ Jerwin. Yeah, Jerwin ang also could be a champion again. Kasi may laban siya kay Fernando Martinez eh. Late August yata. So, we could have a world champion again anytime soon. Hindi matatapos ang taon, may world champion ulit tayo. Hindi ko po alam kung may rematch. Sir Pa, baka hindi fit si Magsayo kay Mang Fred. It's one defeat, and it wasn't a bad defeat, right, Jester? Na-feed tayo ng idea eh. Isang best lang natalo, hindi na fit. I mean, it's okay to look for someone else, but to say it's not fit after one defeat, tura mo si Klimas kung paano talagya. Sa mga fans ng boxing at sa mga boxing champion dati, walang lungkot ang kapalit ay lungkot din. Mark my words, Sir Pow. Kasalungat niyan ay masayang balita na naman. Champion ulit ang ating mga prospect. Boss, may pag-asa bang mag-rematch sila Ray Vargas? I do not know, sir. Pero lagi naman may pag-asa, depende sa negotiation. Go, Idol, niya sa pagluluto kita ng larang, Idol. Sir Pao, may update ka ba kay Carla Miss Martin, Cataraha at Astrolab? Sila kasi yung mga upcoming fighters natin. Si Carl, may laban siya sa July 30 dito sa Pilipinas. Si KJ Cataraha, hindi ko pa alam kung kailan ang laban. Si Vincent din, hindi ko pa alam. Sir Pao, nakakaya si Magsayo. Bakit nag-sign of cutting of the head? Vargas ang yabang, wala naman palang sayang, sabi niya I'm back. Anong bang babalikan niya? Ganun talaga, brother, nagbebenta ng laban eh. Hindi mo binanggit si Jade Bornea. Oo nga pala, Jade Bornea. Sorry, Raymark Martinez, I forgot. Jade Bornea is also parang rin siya eh. Ang tawag nga doon, pwede ring mandatory eh, sa flyweight, super flyweight. Sir Po. Sorry guys, wala akong notes dito eh. Casimero magaling kesa when brain is small, all its utters is matic na yan. Away-away. Sir Pa, anong magandang world belt para sa'yo? WBC gusto ko. Kailan laban ni Nietes? Sayang lang. You're entertaining. I thought I'm the one entertaining you guys. I thought it's me entertaining you guys. But it looks like it's the other way around. It's like sa palagay mo, Sir Pao, pwedeng bumaba ng timbang si Magsayo kasi mabigat talaga kalaban sa featherweight. Ang laki ni Mark eh. Ang laking bulas eh. Hirap na siguro. Carla Miss Martin, pang Pinas lang yan. Magaya yan kay Boom Boom. Magagaya lang. Grabe. Kailan ka magpapatayo ng boxing gym? Oy, nakita. Titingin ka. Yeah, titingin ka. Naka-ano ka eh. Yung asawa ko sumilip. Sino ba promotion pa? Sino ba promotion, sir, pa? Bakit wala pa schedule? Probellum po yata siya eh. Okay, basta at Vargas. Delikado. Okay. Sir Martin, feature din sila. Lang yan. Comment nyo. Sorry, mate. Bro, Pow, this is the only and legit respectable chat that covers the fight game real talk. But damn, what happened here? Stop playing Mr. Pow. I'm just reading the comment, Jay. I'm just reading the comment. I'm just giving everyone a chance. This is a democracy for all of you. And unless na talagang off na yung hindi ko naman binabasa eh. Feeling entitled tong si Jay Halud na to. Gawa ka ng chaya, pinapaka si Pow. Nag-aaway-aaway na talaga kayo. Come on, guys. Let's not fight. Let's just have a healthy trash talk, a healthy conversation. Bro, di mayabang idol Magsayo. Sadyang ganun talaga boxing. Hindi lahat laro na mananalo. Okay, ganito rin nangyari sa Team Lakay dati. Puro champion tapos biglang we all have our ups and downs. Kamusta po si Jerry Nakahas? May lamang po. Nasa Cavite yata eh. Walang rematch, talo na. Kailan wala ni Garcia? Sino Garcia? Ryan Garcia, next week na. This Sunday. Babangon pa yan si Magsayo. Basta wag nang magpa-pick. Di ba lang ako Nietes? Cedric, nagyabang si Magsayo over excited lang. Sir Pow, should Magsayo shift to other trainer? If yes, kaya pwede ba makapag-enhance sa kanyang style niya? I mean, don't you think you don't think Freddie Roach can teach a different style of boxing? Di ba marami namang na-train si Freddie Roach? It depends kasi din sa boxer yan eh. The boxer should know it. And their performance should reflect it. So the performance isn't that good. But yung changes, I don't know. Remember nung nag-change sila nung first time nila kay Freddie Roach, parang hindi rin maganda yung pinakita, di ba? But ganun tayo talaga kabilis, no? But I mean, that's what it is. That's business. I mean, pag wala nang pakinabang, pag sa tingin natin hindi na kailangan, ganyan din ang gagawin nyo sa isa sa akin. Pag meron ng mas mabango, mas magandang channel, doon na kayo. Parang ganoon, di ba? Parang ganyan ang nyo kay Freddy Roach pag hindi na kailangan. Sa tingin nyo hindi effective. It's okay, it's business. Ganun talaga. I mean, boxer can learn from the different trainers. However, I also believe in continuity. Isang best pa lang naman eh. Sir Pow should Magsayo, okay na. Taduran Valadares to Pow. That's gonna be a great fight. Pow, mas malakas si Hermo kay Casimero. Tignan mo na wala na. Boss, may update ka kay Casimero. Kailan laban niya? Wala pa po eh. Doon yung kay Usyk sana eh. Age will not matter. Hello, Mrs. Pero Sir Pow, mas mabuti sana makabalik ng angas ng Pinas niya. Katangian ng boksingero na. I will not tell you what you want to say, no? Kayo bahala dyan. Pero I'm just saying, ako, I mean, hindi naman sa angas matatalo o mananalo. Si General Casimero may angas, 'di ba? Natatalo ba siya? Oh. Sometimes we have to be objective. But sometimes it's fun to talk to you like that. So, Pow, sino ba ang mag-bid sa Casimero ba? Ewan ko sa'yo. Tiwala lang sa boxing vlogger, Stomach Ache Fighter. Nalangin nga. Basta balik si Marvin Sonsona sa boxing. Nakabalik na, no? Kaso nandito pa siya sa local level. So magaling talaga si Vargas. Nautak. Sir Pow, Kataraha ayaw na daw niya lumaban kasi ouch, coach na lang daw. Hindi, lalaban pa yan. Sir M, talo ko kahapon. Sir Pow, good noon. Po, kaya po bang talunin ni Nietes si Ioka ngayong 13? If that's the question, the answer is yes. How? It's difficult. He's the underdog. But kaya naman. Don't ni Nietes train. Sana maintindihan niya yan na hindi laging lamado tayo. Magsayo had trouble with lengthy fighters. Sayang hindi niya nag-adjust. Kailan laban ni Batman? Hindi ko alam eh. Ganon talaga ang boxing. May talong panalo. Panahon lang. Babawi. Now, what you think? I need money from social media, bro. Stop. Peace, guys. Let's make chocolatito milkshake, not war. Thank you. I'm just reading the comments, and the comments is already content, no? Paglabanin na lang si Cataracha si Martin. Ayaw pa yata rin na Martin eh. Hindi yata pwede. At saka parang yung prospect hindi masyado maganda. Pag nasa taas na. Tsaka kung eliminator, pwede. Si Magsayo, ganda ng ginawa niya. Pag-patch. Mukha ng kala. Maraming marurunong. Ichiban. JR Casimero, pinakaabangan. Panggipit ni SG, maraming nadamay sa kama niya. Ay, nako. Lipat na lang kay Derek James. Iyan, kumusta ka? Ang sakit sa ulo ng ang dami kasing mga personalan nangyayari. Kaya minsan, I will have to adjust too. Kung nag-a-adjust kayo, kaya ko rin naman mag-adjust. I can play by your rules. I can play with no rules. And, ay, nako. Sir Pow, talo si Morales. Gigipit yun. Daming 4 minutes lang ako magbabasa, guys. 4 minutes to make this an hour. Sana lumaban ulit si Magsayo bago matapos ang taon para makabawi tayo. Sana po. Isang talo pa lang naman. Wag nang munang magpalit ng trainer kasi mas marami nang patunayan si Champ Magsayo kay Federo, tsaka nasa prime pa si Champ Magsayo. Yeah. Sir Pao, laban ni Katsuya. Ay, nako. Like na volume ba? Ang problema kasi ni Magsayo, di siya natuto ng kanyang fight. Bumabalik talaga siya sa kanyang usual style na para what GMC as a source. Nag-decline na talaga si Coach Freddy, hindi na nagmi-meets. Si Marvin Somodio nagmi-meet sa kanya. Si Marvin Somodio. And Marvin Somodio has trained boxers that are champions. FYI. And yes, Freddie Roach nag-decline, but it doesn't mean na pag nagpalit siya, gagaling ba? Bakit si Nacho Beristain? Sino ba mas matanda? Beristain is 82 years old. Beristain is old, 82. Freddie Roach is 62 years old. What you talking about? Jay, cool it, man. Don't get battered when your people get exposed for what? 600 pesos? Magsayo versus Turan. Ang pag-asabi na gawing trainer. Kasi walang footwork, walang jaw. Ang daming trainer dito sa comment section, di ba? I had enough of these comments. I have enough. Idol Pao, shoutout from Chula Vista, California. Walfredo, maglipon. Guys, iwasan na natin yung iwasan natin yung medyo na personalan. Kailangan ko mag-workout. Ang laki na ng tiyan ko. Sakit ng likod ko. May bago pa akong laruan Lalaruin ko muna yung bagong laruan. Anyway, guys, papaalam na ako. Accept the fact. That's the outcome. Tigil na natin yan. Tigil na natin yung mga Airmo TV. Anyway, guys, siguro I'll stop reading the comment. Tago ko na yan. Sumasakit yung ulo ko sa comment section Okay. Guys, salamat Salamat sa nandito kayo sa akin, nakikipag-usap kayo. Teka, ilan ba? Hindi pa nakashare dan sa Facebook 97,187. You guys are very important to me. Yung haters ko, yung followers ko, yung fans ko, lahat. I try to be as flexible as I can sa pagbabasa, no? I try to, kumbaga, basahin lahat. I try to go to your level as much as I can. Yung kaya lang. But at the same time, I hope you guys understand na we sometimes we have to chill, no? Sometimes we have to chill. Sometimes when we say something and we try to hurt each other, minsan yung kabilang panig, they either take it personally or baka personal talaga yung sinasabi nyo, it's not good. Sana, ang gusto ko sana, magkita-kita tayo lahat in the future, makita ko kayo, pagpunta ako sa lugar ninyo. Pangit pag gano'n na hindi pa nga tayo nagkikita-kita personal, magkakaaway na kagad tayo. And ibahin niyo po ako dito sa channel ko. I mean, I do talk about some personal, but we don't take anything personal when we support everyone. Whether kaliwa ka o kanan, asul ka, pula o dilaw, ikaw ay SBD, ikaw ay TTFY, we support you. I think I wanted to say this because I'm very frustrated with, every time nakikita ko pa rin na may mga nag-aaway-aaway, hindi pa tumigil. Someone has to be the better man, and the better man should be the one to stop. That's as simple it is. Pag lahat matapang, lahat maangas, walang mangyayari. And maraming nadadamay. Yun lang. Totoo yan, no? Lahat matapang ang hirap Kaya nga ako, sige amunin nyo ako, hindi ako lalaban sa inyo. And sometimes, I feel na gusto ko talaga doon sa kabilang channel ko, parang mas malaki pakita ko pag magpersonalan tayo. Anyway, ka-stress, inaaway nyo isa't isa. Parang, nung una, ang daming umaaway sa akin. Tungkol kay Casimero, tungkol sa ibang bagay, tungkol sa pag nagiging ako. Ngayon, kayo nag-aaway-away, stress pa rin ako. Ano ba talaga? Anyway, 1 hour show. I'm done. Let's talk tonight. And let's just have fun. Just in case you haven't share, like, comment, please do so. At sa mga kaibigan ko po dyan na may mga pera na extra, pwede po kayong mag-member sa Powcast Sports. Just click, ano tawag doon? Yung membership. Yan, si Chalix. Nagpapadala ng pera. Yung mga nagpapadala ng pera ng 49. Wag masayang. Mas maganda pag member ka na para may gloves ka na. Para pag nakikipag-away ka sa comment section, naka-gloves ka. Nakakaisip ako ng dahilan, no? So, para pag nag-aaway, naka-gloves na. Ready na naka-gloves kasi may digital gloves Ay, ganyan tayo bumente. Trabaho po tayo. Trabahong maayos. At speaking of trabaho, bago ako magpaalam, yung 250 pesos with free sticker po sa Shopee po. Salamat po at sana po ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan at nasa mabuti po kayong health at sana bukas makipag-asaran pa rin kayo sa akin. Walang personalan, trabaho lang.